But
this was the kind of the end of the Nebraska run here. This was their last hurrah.
Yep.
I don't think they've ever been ranked in the top 5 since then.
Maybe, I tell you, it would have been cool because their last year. So we see a good punt return here.
Oh, he's saying this got to come back.
Gone.
It's going to come back? No.
What? There you go.
Now at this point, okay. Now it's a 20-point game. Fourth quarter.
So now you're saying he shouldn't celebrate.
Well, no, he's going to celebrate. But now you kind of this. If you can get another stop here, you stop Miami this entire second half. So got the entire fourth quarter. You're down 20.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen.
No.
Probably because I know the outcome.
Yes. They had a chance here to get him.
They did. There. Blocking the back.
Right there. No.
That's it. You didn't see it? No.
2 missed tackles, and you got old Billy Johnson here on the right.
Right.
Trying to keep up.
No.
2 quick scores here in about 3 minutes.
Well, we think they're quick. We don't know how much time that good old ESPN Classic's taken off.
I'm glad he goes through the commercials here. First time oh my.
Wow.
That's in 3 quarters. We haven't seen Miami's offense this entire half.
But moved ahead.
Moved ahead about 5 minutes here.
Okay.
They're in field goal range.
Right. And, the game's pretty much over right now. And if they score a single point,
makes it a 4-possession game again.
It's definitely over at that point.
3rd and 6. 20-point lead, 10 minutes to go.
They would need a pick 6 or a turnover.
Give up a field goal. It's still a 3-score game. Then you got to get a 2-point conversions in there.
Yeah. Look at that total yardage. This is just an absolute beatdown.
Even though they're up 20, is it safe to say the game's not that close?
Yeah, I would say so. It's the same thing we saw in the National Championship this year with Notre Dame and Alabama. When you score like that so fast and so early in the game, you just kind of almost feel that, even if it's not true, as a fan, you kind of think the other team's kind of toying with them. And I think Miami toyed with Nebraska a lot this game.
We didn't see a single play from them in 3rd quarter.
Yep.
For a reason.
And I think Alabama did that a lot too in this Alabama-Notre Dame game this year. So here we go, Todd Severs.
0 for 1 today, missed from 49. So
he's already missed an extra point, but that one is as tried and true as they come. So there you go, 37-14.
37-14, that would be...
that would be ball game.
I believe that's your final score, 37-14.
Well, let's see what Nebraska can do if they can kind of mount any kind of comeback here.
This was the last hurrah for Keith Jackson, too, kind of.
Yeah.
He took a lighter schedule. Stayed on the West Coast.
That's probably pretty good.
I want to say he did the national title game the next year with Ohio State and Miami.
Could be. And there's another big return.
See, you run that one back, you got yourselves
a whole new ball game.
16-point game there.
Whole new ball game.
But we'll see what they can do here. That second quarter,
second quarter is the difference of the whole game.
Yeah.
It also hurts that Nebraska didn't even score at all in the first half.
And good for them going for it on 4th down where I would have kicked that field goal.
There you go.
They went for it, they got it. It didn't help, the penalty didn't hurt.
Right.
But they ended up going for it.
But heck, man, they drew them off sides. It's not like, Miami jumped. Miami obviously did jump, but
flag on the
we got a flag on the play. What do you got? Either line up and it's in the back judge here, so I'm guessing it's going to be a illegal motion.
Motion. They tried to do some fancy motion there.
Right. Because in their minds, they're down by 23, so yeah, right. That's definitely going to help. Man. Bottom line here, Aaron Rodgers tells ESPN in Milwaukee that Coach Mike McCarthy may rest some starters in the final 2 games if the team clinches the number 1 seed. They didn't win the Super Bowl this year, this time, did they? No, I don't think they did.
Quick story, fantasy football. I had him that year. My league went to week 17.
Ah.
I also got lucky and drafted Matthew Stafford that year.
Great.
They played Detroit, Green Bay last game of the year, and that's when Matt Flynn put up a bunch of points, or a bunch of yards, touchdowns, and Stafford did the same.
Good stuff. You win?
I won the championship.
Fantastic. That was a big run there.
I got another guy, Blake Day. He's a big Dolphins fan.
Ooh.
If we ever do a Dolphin game, he would be the guy to call.
Wow. The old Finns.
Yeah.
It was a great block by Four. Four's played fantastic.
Got a touchdown, good block.
Look at that block. It's a pancake block right there.
30, 40-yard run.
Got to have backs and receivers that can block in this offense.
You take away that pick six, it's 27, or 30-14.
Yep.
Two-possession game, yeah.
Right, but you don't know what
Well, jeez, man, jeez. You got to recognize. Hell, there were defenders behind you.
Absolutely horrible decision.
Oh, just funnel it into
just run up field.
Throw it away.
You could have.
It is possible to throw the ball when there's four guy. Watch this here. He goes back. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, so bad. Were they trying to throw the ball there? They were. That was not good at all.
Lost 9 yards on that play.
So you're saying that they did that against Colorado? Tried to do that against Colorado. Nebraska did. The halfback pass?
No, they did it against Oklahoma.
We've seen it. They've seen it try to do it once in this game already.
They did something where they had Eric Crouch. I think he might have pitched it. Then he ran out to the left and was wide open. And they threw it to him, and that ended up being the...
And I think that was a halfback pass. I think they were trying for it.
Oh, geez,
you saw the tight end break up field. No, not good.
We got to get him in space first. You got to make sure the guy can actually do something with the ball.
It's one of those things, again, why are you doing that at the short side of the field? There's just less room over there. I don't understand it. Guess that's why I'm not coaching, huh?
They
jump again.
Jeez, Miami.
It looks like a fumbled snap by Crouch, but I don't think it's going to matter. Miami is offsides. Well, one thing, Crouch can draw on all sides of that deep count, if that's anything. They're going to repeat third down here.
What's the biggest, stadium you've ever been to, or the most historic?
Well, the most historic's got to be Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Oh, not Hale Stadium?
Not Hale Stadium, no. Not Tennessee State Football Stadium, but that holds good old probably 8,000. Not that one. No, Bobby Dodd Grant Field is the most winningest field.
Did it again! They did it again!
History. But the biggest has probably got to be Sanford Stadium in Athens, UGA. That was a big one.
I know Nebraska, the game that I went to, they had 85,000 for that game.
I think Georgia's holds 100.
Jeez.
So that's
Actually, on my way out to Charlotte last year around this time, I stopped in Knoxville and went in their stadium.
But that was big.
That was big as hell.
That's bigger than that's the biggest one in the SEC.
That's 100, 105, 110. That's big as hell.
I saw McFadden played Arkansas. He played against Georgia. Saw that game. I've been to Auburn Stadium a lot. I think Sanford Stadium is actually bigger than that. But I've seen Auburn play Georgia, and I saw Georgia Tech play Georgia, and unfortunately it wasn't when one of those games, 2008, when Georgia Tech beat them in Athens. It wasn't that game.
Oh.
No. UGA beat us pretty bad.
After a couple of false start or offsides here. False starts.
Moving the ball upfield just because of the penalties.
Yeah.
Miami's helping them out here. You kind of see these blowouts happen a lot. And a lot of people say, well, why couldn't they just do this beginning of the game? Miami's just so much a better team that you can't really even make that argument or even say that because it's a whole different game. I mean, Miami's resting guys, and some guys are just kind of taking plays off here and there, and we see a lot of mental lapses here. It's just... And if one team came out with the jitters like Nebraska, and then he fumbles,
drops the pitch. Last game in Eric Crouch's career.
All right. I think I saw him at Walmart. He was the greeter.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that.
It is. He's got to pass out those stickers and
balloons.
Run. He was the youngest greeter. He holds the record there. So, Walmart's actually, they're going to do a mini Georgia Tech store on campus.
You kidding me?
It's I guess like it's almost like a pharmacy. I don't know. It's strange.
Big drug community on there?
Yeah. Well, why do you think I went there?
I don't know.
No. Me neither.
Yeah, Nebraska, not much of a hurry here, because usually you'd see a team pass late in the game. Their best offense is obviously run the ball.
Yeah, and I think they also kind of realize that this one's it's probably not going to happen. And Crouch can't throw the ball.
If you score here, it looks pretty respectable, 37-21. If you look back at it, inside the 20 or 3rd and 8 pitch, and got some room.
But just a great tackle.
Vilma stuns him. Probably had a bounty out for him.
Yeah. Vilma got paid on that one. He got paid in hookers, right? That's what Miami got paid in back in the day.
Hookers and cocaine.
Hookers and coke. Gotta love that.
What did you do? Kick the field goal?
Yeah, I think so. Well, no, maybe at this point I go for it.
4th and 6.
Man.
Stood him up, boom!
That's going to be one of your highlight films right there for if you're a Miami fan or if you're a Vilma
I think they go for it here, 4th and 6.
Yeah, you got to go for this here.